Hello, welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be doing, as plenty of people have requested, especially since I did the one video. Now, a lot of people are asking, even in other videos that are not reaction videos, people are asking about more terraria, so...
That's exciting! This must be a good one. So
we are going to go through a few songs. Going on to the video, there are a few people who did request like the same song, so I just chose 3 out of the group. One person said just go through the entire thing, but we're not going to sit here for 2 hours going through all the music. So
maybe we can do other ones another day.
Yeah, every now and then we will come back to this. I know people love the soundtrack, and I'm sure the entire soundtrack is great. Just gotta be economic with our videos. This is going to be a longer one because a couple of the pieces are longer than, a few minutes. So strap in, as you probably see in the time code below. And again, if you want to keep up with us, definitely check out all the links below for Discord and the video game stuff on PlayPod that we do, etc., etc.
Yes.
And let's get right into it.
All the things.
So the first piece we're going to be going over is Guardian of the Former Seas, the theme of the Desert Scourge.
All right.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. Going out, let the guitar in. I love building up with alternating kick guitar in that. So good.
Going on there.
Gave me Final Fantasy 9 vibes a little bit there. It's a fantastic mix of guitar and like piano / synth. I think all around it just works. And I am a sucker for like guitar that does, especially for amping up, just like the alternate, like like I don't know, I'm a sucker for that.
Thing.
Like if used correctly, it's so effective.
This part makes me feel like it could be a good background for like any game, really.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I felt it was just very video gamey.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Like just this
that's
specifically,
not bad.
not when you add in the cool guitar and
yeah,
stuff.
the guitar
just,
definitely adds to the piece, but this piece like alone, when you take out the guitar, I agree. It's very good video game background sound.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
No,
like,
not at all.
Which I want to like point out because a lot of people are like, when you say stuff like that, it's like, oh well, you're putting video game music below like real music.
No.
Like no, video game has produced some of the best pieces of music ever. That's why you got things like the Legend of Zelda Orchestra or like the Sonic Orchestra that's going on around right now, and stuff like that. Like
Hell yeah.
video game music is huge, but there are definitely more sound. There are certain video game sounds that are just good background music, opposed to good like lead and like pieces on their own. You know?
Yeah.
There are songs that are definitely designed to be more background sound than pieces of music to listen to. Mm-hmm. But like what you said, so like that piece without the guitar definitely is just background sound.
Yeah.
But once you add the guitar,
totally changes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah. Whatever's making that noise, like in the background, though, like that's getting me.
Yeah, that like. I don't think it's exactly an acoustic guitar. It's definitely a type of string instrument, like almost like a lute or a mandolin or something that is just like fast picking. Well, which is crazy because like you take away the electric guitar and add in the lute or whatever that was, but then you still have the hard like hit beats like while that's still going on. It's
a lot of different sounds.
Yeah,
for sure.
But like what I keep saying, like it's a lot of stuff that's happening that is like taking away certain things to emphasize other things. Because like if they just like kept with the lead guitar on top of that, like it would have drowned out the that lute or whatever was playing. Like in there, so sometimes like, and I have a trouble doing this when I make music, where I need to learn how to take away sounds sometimes.
Instead of continually adding.
Yeah, instead of continuing adding, like taking away sounds in order to make other parts of them shine, and maybe adding a different instrument instead of whatever instrument was there prior.
Yeah.
Like changing up, making the piece more dynamic, opposed to just like, you know, I'm playing this instrument, so it needs to be here the entire song. Like, I need I need to work on that and get away from that so that I could make it more dynamic. Mm-hmm. But like a piece like this, like is dynamic like that, because at first I was scared of like if that first bit of the song was just gonna be that.
Yeah.
But then it added the guitar, and then it added the like the hard hitting part of the bridge, and it actually made it a all around good solid piece.
Yeah.
That's fucking one thing. Now you got the organ too. Fades out into the rest of the loop.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good piece of music.
That was fun.
Yeah. I could definitely that's like nothing crazy, but like all around it's a very good piece. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I assume like the entire soundtrack is, again, like I said, the entire soundtrack I'm sure is great like that, doing stuff like that. But these next two pieces I feel like are going to be a little more grand. We'll see.
Based on the title, or like why do you think that right away?
The title and the amount of people requesting them, and like just
the
length.
So all right,
I don't know, there's a vibe.
Okay.
So this next one is Stained Brutal Calamity, theme of Supreme Calamitas at 13 minutes.
Fine. Let's settle this. Now.
She's pissed.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we got some build up.
Yeah. Cascading. Yeah, this is epic.
Again, with that orchestra, every time, like, or I mean, choir, sorry.
We had like the choir, well, like the orchestra in the back, and then the choir,
Yeah.
and then but that like marching snare that goes on behind that, you know, what is it, baritone, whatever part of the choir is going on right now. That is such a good way to amp up to whatever's going to happen next.
Yeah, but yeah, instantly I was like, all right, here we go.
I got the rest of the choir going. Like there's a lot going on in this piece. You have the choir going on, and then you have now at the forefront the violin that is just kind of like the melodic violin, but then you have underneath that the rhythm violins or like the orchestra going back behind that. You still have the marching snare,
Yeah.
and you have church bells going on too.
Oh, I didn't even, like...
Oh yeah, that's way in the background. Let me go back 10
Okay.
so you could hear it.
Yeah, okay. It just kind of, like, blended into me. I didn't, like, think about it.
That, and it's done so well. Like, if you're just sitting there listening to the piece, everything just works well, and you're like, yeah, this sounds awesome. This sounds epic. But then piecing it together, there's a lot of moving parts in this piece to make it all work.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And you got a little bit of an organ, too.
Yeah, that I can tell, but, yeah, the bellows, I just totally was like...
Oh!
Nice! Okay!
Not expecting that.
Hell yeah!
It's giving me One Win Angel vibes.
Yeah.
Sephiroth? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
That's a good comparison. Oh yeah, I love double bass. Love it.
Oh, going ham. So yeah, that bit was really good with adding in the like going straight rock all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then
that was awesome.
Yeah, that was sick. But then as it amps up, you have like the rock part, and then the choir comes back as the lead. But you still have a little bit of that orchestra, you know, still keeping the piece together. Mm-hmm. But instead of having like the marching snare and the church bells and stuff, now you have a rock drum that is
Right.
now
Just going ham.
accompanying the metal
Like I said, the double bass
chugging
gets
guitar.
me every time in a song.
That also
I
that
love
double
it.
bass was, yeah, that was awesome. Going ham. Double bass is just fun to use too.
Yeah.
Just like as a drummer, as a musician in general.
Yeah.
Double bass is just fucking fun to use. And for me, I don't know why. Like to me, using double bass is easier than just using like adding single basses at like off rhythms, like a lot of bands like to do for some reason. But doing that with double bass is easier for me. I don't know why. Like probably just because my brain is a little more wired towards metal music opposed to some other types of songs that use just like, I don't know, because I've played songs that like have a lot of double bass, but I could easily play them. But songs that have like just like a single bass and it just only does it a few times, but it's on like an offbeat,
That just
that
messes you
fucks
up.
me up. Yeah. They got a grand piano going on, and the orchestra just.
I really like the orchestra, the strings in that part.
Yeah.
How do I sign up to be in the choir? It's like, it'd be so fun.
For a video game?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to try to layer with yourself, like harmonize with yourself, like you could be your own choir. We could film it, or not film it, but we could record it.
That'd be interesting.
Because like any choir thing I've ever done has just been like fucking MIDI piano choir, which sounds fine, but it's not a real voice. It's
Right.
electronic voice. So I mean, if you ever want to work on a piece that has
Just
choir,
to see, like, yeah,
just see how it works.
Yeah.
Try to harmonize with yourself.
that would not go well at first, I'm sure.
It'll take some practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched Mads do it. Like sometimes she would stream doing her music stuff.
Like warm-ups or whatever.
Well, no, she would actually produce on stream sometimes. And one of the songs, like she really had to harmonize. Like you saw like she had the layers and she would harmonize. It's like, fuck, I fucked it up. Let's go back. Try to do it again, and
Yeah.
it's kind of
That's
nuts.
Cool.
I do not have that kind of singing talent. Not even close.
Okay.
There's real work happening.
Yeah.
I heard disappointment and paranoia.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this. I like it. I feel like in the mix, his voice should have been a little bit more louder in the mix.
I gotta say, I'm not feeling it.
You're not feeling that?
No. I don't know,
I'm liking it.
maybe-
It does change it up.
Maybe it's just like his tone feels too, like,
Like
different.
it's
or,
clashing
like,
with the
not-
rest of the song.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It just, as soon as he started singing, to me, I pictured Aladdin. Like, that's what he sounds like to me. And I'm like, okay, now this is starting to turn into, like, a musical. Like, I don't know. I just, I don't know.
Yeah, you weren't feeling it?
I guess we'll see where it goes, but I can't say I'm loving it.
I think without the choir, it would have felt weird.
I don't know, when he first started, like, it just... The double bass again, man. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Also, I like how this creator is telling you the phases of the boss fight that's happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about the blue flames we had there. I like it.
And then in parentheses, they even like had the name of the phase, which is cool. But yeah, if we ever tried that, like you doing the choir thing, another piece of music would be cool. Like if like what this piece did, because that just made me think of it, of like adding like a kind of like a rasp grunge scream from me, kind of with a choir background.
Yeah, that might be cool. I don't know with this though. Like I just, it wasn't bad.
At first, I was a little off put, but then as it continued, it was starting to warm up on me, especially as he was singing with the choir. It was starting to warm up with me.
It did sound better like towards the end, but that's a good point. I don't know if it's just because it was so like
jarring.
Yeah. So.
I like it. It's so grand.
Yeah.
All the instruments are working well with each other.
Yeah.
You got the orchestra, you got the rock, you got the choir. Like
it does all like just mesh together really well.
That bass line there, like that I got. I'm gonna go back 5 to hear that, like that descending bass line that led into the next piece.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
We'll go back 10, just hear it again. Like so grand, and then the bass line comes out of nowhere.
Yeah. Saying earlier too about like instruments taking turns. I also like this too, like where right now it's like just the choir.
Yeah,
like I like having this this type of setup too.
Yeah, we talked about that. I think actually the last time we did the Calamity mod, where like having like the bridge be vastly different from the rest of the piece, where you take away. So then you could lead back up into something that is just as powerful, if not more powerful. You know, creating that. You know, instead of a piece being a line or slightly going up, having those hills and valleys,
right,
of intensity, really brings like those highs to like being highs, opposed to if it was just like the same tone the entire time. So yeah, like what you said, like. This is awesome. They take it away, and you kind of get that feeling, and then it just gets you ready for the.
Yeah.
Just a bass line. starts going up an octave.
And then like those high piano keys too.
Yeah. This part, yeah, it sounds so grand. I love it. Acceptance.
Ooh.
So yeah, bringing it way high and a climax, and then just kills it right afterwards.
Ooh, this is like ominous feeling.
Yeah. Just leave it on that note. And keeping it low, but the background's keeping it low after such a climax, and then but the lead or the melody is in all major notes. So and with the title of Acceptance is what makes me really think of it. Like, you know, something that's so intense then leads into something like almost like bittersweet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Because like, yeah, again, like the lead and the melodies and all in like major notes and major chords, and which usually tends to lead to like something that is like positive.
Right.
Usually, and when you want negative, you go minor chords. That's not like the rule, but that's usually like a good baseline, right? Mm-hmm. You could have it flip flop depending on how you make the piece, depending on how everything works together, and how things clash.
Which is generally like.
But generally, major equals like that. Major chords give you more of a positive vibe.
Yeah. And
then so keeping like the back low, but keeping the front as just like major nice notes, really creating that dissonance, but it's like, again, like what I said, like a bittersweet feeling.
Yeah. I'm getting that.
And it just kind of fades out from there.
Overall, that was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that like, I assume with the name like Supreme Calamitas, it's a very, either it's a secret boss, where like one of the bosses, if not like the bosses, Calamitas. Now you got the Supreme version, which is like a secret boss or something. There's definitely but that's what I'm thinking. Like that's just where my brain went. I could be completely off. But yeah, that piece in general, like it was very dynamic, full of like highs and lows and a lot of.
Yeah.
It was a very epic piece. Yeah.
Yeah. It was. I'm just trying to think of like other comments, but I think I said everything like along the way that I thought of. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, just overall, that was really interesting with the, like, how pieces are, exactly how I said already, how it, like, separates, like, certain parts, like, break out, like, overshine, you know. And
Yeah.
then with this, like how you were saying, there's just so much happening, but like it all went really well together.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, good piece. All right, so we're gonna stick with just those two pieces, because the video is getting longer. I'm trying to keep them at least a watchable length. I know some people like have like few hours of content online, but I want to try to keep these videos digestible as well.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between. You know, some people do only like one piece of music, being probably like a 9-minute video, and some other people might do like, I uploaded my entire live stream of me hearing music for 2 hours. I want to be in the middle ground somewhere.
Yeah.
So I try to keep these around a half hour. So if we get longer pieces like that, we might listen to less music. But so we probably will come back to Terraria, or if anything, we could also do. If people would show up or if people would watch, we could do a stream of just going through all of the music from this game.
That'd be interesting.
Because that would be a better stream format than a pre-recorded format, in my opinion. It wouldn't be the norm, but sometimes we might want to do a stream every now and then.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna set up a whole new account. It'll be on PlayPod on Twitch, or it might be live on YouTube on Dreams of Absolution. So I'm gonna have to figure all that out. But anyway, two really great pieces. The first one was very video gamey, but still very very good. Especially when they added the guitar and stuff. And that piece that we just listened to was very grand, very good.
That was really good.
And with that, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Very much appreciate all the comments. And stay tuned for anything in the future. I still am making music as well. Still trying to, because this channel is not just a reaction channel, but making music too. So definitely check all that out. More reactions are coming up in the future, hopefully. And yeah, and if you want to see more from us, so if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from us, links down below. And until next time, bye.